Spider-Man vs. Nightwing, Acrobatics and Agility Duel. What's up, everybody? Have you ever found yourself debating with friends over who would win in an acrobatic showdown between Marvel's Spider-Man and DC's Nightwing? Well, today we're diving headfirst into that very question. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's settle this debate once and for all, or at least stir the pot a bit more. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button to join our superhero community where we geek out over everything from epic battles to deep dive analyses. Today, we're putting Spider-Man and Nightwing under the microscope, comparing their agility, acrobatic skills, and combat prowess. The agile web slinger, Spider-Man. Let's kick things off with everyone's favorite wall crawler, Spider-Man. So, who is Spider-Man? Under the mask, he's Peter Parker, the quintessential underdog. A teenage science whiz who, after being bitten by a radioactive spider during a school trip, gains incredible powers. That spider bite didn't just give him a cool party trick, it fundamentally altered his DNA. Peter wakes up the next day with the proportionate strength, speed, and agility of a spider. Spider-Man's powers are a blend of superhuman and spider-like abilities. Enhanced strength that allows him to lift, hold, and throw objects many times over his body weight. His speed and reflexes enable him to dodge bullets at close range, and his agility lets him contort his body in midair to pull off complex maneuvers. And then there's the spider sense. This tingling sensation warns him of impending danger, giving him split-second advantages in combat and evasive actions. Combined with his wall-crawling ability, Spider-Man becomes a master of vertical spaces, scaling buildings like they're flat ground. But wait, there's more. Peter's a genius-level intellect who invented his own web shooters. These devices spray a synthetic web fluid that hardens upon exposure to air. He uses them for swinging across the city, creating web nets, crafting weapons like web balls, and even making parachutes. Some of Spider-Man's most iconic acrobatic feats come from both the comics and the big screen. His movements are a blend of instinctive agility and creative application of his powers. Despite his incredible abilities, Peter remains relatable. He's just a guy trying to balance his superhero life with school, work, and personal relationships. This duality adds depth to his character and often influences his fighting style, improvisational, spontaneous, and sometimes a bit chaotic. The acrobat vigilante, Nightwing. Switching gears to the DC universe, let's talk about Nightwing. Dick Grayson started his journey under the shadow of Batman as the first Robin. Born into a family of acrobats, the Flying Graysons, Dick was performing death-defying stunts before he could ride a bike without training wheels. Tragedy struck when his parents were killed during a sabotaged circus act, leaving him orphaned. Enter Bruce Wayne, who sees a kindred spirit in young Dick. He takes him under his wing and trains him to become Robin. After years of fighting alongside Batman, Dick seeks his own identity and thus becomes Nightwing. Unlike Spider-Man, Nightwing doesn't have superpowers. But don't underestimate him. Dick has honed his body to peak human condition. His agility and acrobatic skills are unparalleled among mortals. He's also a master martial artist, proficient in styles like Aikido, Judo, Savate, Capoeira, and Eskrima. Those twin Eskrima sticks aren't just for show, they're extensions of his body, used for offense, defense, and even as projectiles. Nightwing's gadgets are high-tech and highly specialized. Aside from his Eskrima sticks, he uses wing dings, grapple guns, smoke pellets, and hacking devices. His suit is lightweight but durable, allowing maximum mobility without sacrificing protection. Think of him as a perfect blend of athleticism and technology. His acrobatic feats are stuff of legend in the DC universe. Picture this. Nightwing somersaulting between collapsing buildings, tightrope walking across power lines. Training under Batman isn't a walk in the park. The Dark Knight instilled in Dick a strict code of discipline, detective skills, and strategic thinking. Nightwing brings something unique to the table, his optimism and ability to connect with others. In essence, Nightwing is a testament to what humans can achieve with dedication, training, and a touch of natural talent. Head-to-head comparison. Now that we've geeked out over both heroes, let's see how they measure up against each other in various categories. Physical attributes. Spider-Man takes the cake in terms of raw physical prowess. Nightwing, while at peak human fitness, operates within human limits. That said, his endurance and pain tolerance are exceptional. Agility and acrobatics. Spider-Man's agility is superhuman. He can contort his body in midair, cling to any surface, and execute maneuvers that defy physics. Nightwing, however, is arguably the most skilled acrobat in the DC universe. How they utilize their environment. Spider-Man sees the city as his playground. His web swinging allows for rapid traversal. Nightwing is a master of urban navigation too, using parkour to move fluidly through the environment. Combat styles. Spider-Man combines his agility with web attacks, close-quarters combat, and environmental tactics. Nightwing's fighting style is disciplined and strategic. He analyzes his opponents, exploits weaknesses, and adapts his martial arts techniques accordingly. Equipment and gadgets. Spider-Man mostly relies on his web shooters. Nightwing's gadgetry is more diverse. His Eskrima sticks can deliver electrical charges, he's got a utility belt full of tricks. Hypothetical duel scenario. Let's set the scene. It's dusk in a sprawling metropolis that combines elements of New York and Gotham. Both heroes are on patrol when they stumble upon the same crime in progress. A misunderstanding leads to tensions rising. Battle breakdown. Spider-Man makes the first move, shooting webs to immobilize him. Nightwing dodges with a graceful flip, throwing a wing ding aimed at Spider-Man's web shooters. The projectile hits its target, jamming one of the shooters. They engage in hand-to-hand combat. Spider-Man's strength forces Nightwing to stay on the move, using his agility to avoid direct hits. Turning points. Spider-Man manages to land a glancing blow, realizing he needs to be careful not to seriously injure this mystery opponent. Nightwing notices the hesitation and capitalizes on it, launching a flurry of calculated attacks aimed at pressure points. Potential strategies. Spider-Man could use his remaining web shooter to set traps. Strengths and weaknesses. Spider-Man, strengths, superhuman abilities, spider sense, and improvisational skills. Weaknesses. Over-reliance on his powers might make him underestimate a well-trained human opponent. Nightwing. Strengths. Master strategist, expert in multiple combat disciplines, and unmatched acrobatics. Weaknesses. Human physical limits mean he can't afford to take too many hits. Psychological factors. Spider-Man's tendency to joke could either throw Nightwing off or annoy him enough to make a mistake. Nightwing's calm and focused demeanor might help him stay composed, but he could be outpaced by Spider-Man's spontaneity. Fan community perspectives. Time to see what you all have been saying online. Poll results. Online polls show a slight lean towards Spider-Man, mostly due to his superhuman abilities. However, Nightwing has a strong fanbase arguing that his training and experience level the playing field. Expert opinions. Some comic writers and industry experts suggest that while Spider-Man has the physical advantages, Nightwing's tactical prowess could give him the upper hand. Popular debates. One camp argues that Spider-Man's spider sense and strength make him virtually unbeatable. Cultural impact. Spider-Man is often seen as the everyman hero, representing the struggles and triumphs of the average person. Nightwing embodies the potential of human skill and determination, showing that you can forge your own legacy. Conclusion. So, who wins this acrobatics and agility duel? The truth is, it's anyone's game. Spider-Man's superhuman abilities give him an undeniable edge, but Nightwing's training, tactics, and sheer skill can't be underestimated. Final thoughts. In the end, a matchup like this comes down to the circumstances. Are they fighting at full strength? Is there room for dialogue? Maybe they'd end up teaming up instead of duking it out. Viewer engagement. But enough from me, what do you think? Who would come out on top in this epic showdown? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get this debate rolling. Do you side with the wall crawler or the acrobat vigilante? And why? Outro. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this deep dive, go ahead and smash that like button, it really helps the channel grow. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Before we wrap up, I just want to say how much I appreciate each and every one of you. Share this video with your friends and see whose side they're on, Spider-Man or Nightwing. Remember, new videos drop every week, so stay tuned.